All right, I believe we are live here. Okay, let me make sure that that's muted. All right, well, welcome to Cosmos Launch, everyone. I'm Jack Zamplin, product manager at Tendermint Cosmos. I'm here at Mission Control in Berkeley, California, streaming live about the Cosmos launch. We are currently at T-minus about 1 minute. That timing is not bad. The good news is all systems are go for launch. No problems with the test flight. Our Genesis simulation last night ran flawlessly. We're currently loading propellant on all first 3 stages of the Cosmos boosters. And we're going to be ready to go here in a few minutes. So Christine will be joining me here shortly. And we'll be bringing on special guests from the rest of the Cosmos community. So please drop your questions in the chat, and I'll answer those as well. All right. Oh, wow. It's a crew here. You like the tie. As you all have noticed, I am wearing a tie. It's got keys on it for securing the network at launch. So this is where I'm keeping mine. Oh, whoa, hey, there we go. Oh, wow. So the blockchain launched, and it looks like okay. Well, I'm gonna have to turn to my CLI here to figure out exactly what's going on. Okay. Oh, well, it looks like we are 65% on pre-votes right now. Yep. So 65% on pre-votes. We need one more validator to come online, and then we will be making blocks here. So I can't show you back here, but I can potentially show my screen here in a second. Let me get this terminal command running. All right. Any questions, folks? All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Still at 65% pre-votes. Okay. All right. I'm sorry that this is like the most boring live stream right now, folks. Or more people. I'm looking to add some more people on here soon. We were supposed to have a couple of other folks here. Christine is even wearing a spacesuit over in the next room. I'm just having trouble finding her right now. I think that she's having trouble getting her computer connected to Hangouts. Hey, your private key is showing. Nice joke, Matt. I like that. That's a good one. Right. Okay, pre-votes. Okay, still at 65% online. So it's looking like we're probably gonna stay here for just a few minutes. So let me go grab a couple other folks and bring them in. Okay. It looks like Zachy is bringing inclusion online right now. Oh, there's Jen. Well, Jen can come join me. This is Jen. He's the chief of staff here at Cosmos. There's Zachy as well.
Hey.
Hey, is inclusion online yet?
We are not. When we come online, we'll put us over the top.
That is exciting. Big news.
That was fast?
Oh yeah, that was very fast.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're almost there.
Nice. All right, so let me go take some questions from the community now here. You want a T-shirt like that? Absolutely, Johan. We're going to set up a shop here, and we're going to be selling these in no time.
Oh, these ones?
I was just joking.
Nice and stretchy.
They are nice and stretchy. I will say the fabric is like nothing you've ever seen right there. Okay, shirts for all. Yes, absolutely. When can we delegate atoms? Gavin, great question. Atom delegation will begin starting as soon as the network is live. You'll be able to send delegation transactions. Delegation is safe to go now. Now that all depends on.
Is this working?
Yeah, it's working.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we got Christine online. This is starting to feel like a party here.
What? Hello.
Hey.
I am online. Sorry, I had some difficulties up at the lunar module. You know, things with the telemetry. You know.
I like your astronaut costume, Christine. Ground control to Major Christine.
Reporting in.
Oh, yeah. Well, Christine, what are your thoughts on launch so far? I mean, this is a very exciting day, and 65% pre-commits right now. 66% now.
That's amazing.
One more validator online, and we'll be live.
One more validator. Can we see the back of your screen, Jack?
Oh, can you not see the?
The screen share isn't working.
Mm.
Oh, the screen share isn't working? Oh, okay. I will screen share then. I don't know how exciting my screen is to share. It will just be this terminal here. Watch. Nope.
How many people do we have online right now?
There's a number of them. 67%.
Yeah, 65.
Are we making blocks?
Jack, do you mind if we start over with the session?
No, not at all. We could do that.
Yeah, let's hear from Mission Control.
Okay. Well, we would need to kill this link and start this whole thing over, which I think is potentially maybe not an option. Minnow, you are part of some super secret nerdy crypto cult. We just all live in different parts of the world and we never talk to each other. It's
we are at 2 blocks.
Making blocks. Yay! That's a live network, folks.
Making blocks.
That is a live network.
Look at that. 64% voting power. Guys, this is amazing. The first decentralized launch of a proof-of-stake network.
Network online within 5 minutes of Genesis time, folks.
Network online within 5 minutes.
That's pretty exciting.
Huzzah! People here watching have been waiting nearly 2 years for this moment to arrive. Some people have had kids during this time. The industry has been waiting 8 entire years for proof of stake to manifest. I still remember in 2011 on Bitcoin Talk, when somebody first mentioned a novel consensus algorithm called proof of stake. It's here, baby.
Oh yeah. We're also going to be joined here in a second by Sunny, who is one of the engineers and researchers here on Cosmos, as well as some of the folks in Berlin to get their thoughts on launch. Looks like Zachy is still too stunned. I think his HSM might have hampered his ability to provide effective commentary here.
We're
Which
still debugging.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
I think we prefer security and safety over liveness here at Tendermint, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Wow, 13 blocks. You know,
Jack, are you able to screen share? What
I
block
am.
you're looking at?
It's not. I don't have a great screen share set up right now. I mean, I could just screen share the launch, and we can just talk over that, and then I can bump out of here. That's definitely doable. It's a good thing. I can join you over there.
Hey, there's Sunny with Awa and Adrian of Cryptium Labs. And there's Chris Goes, core developer. We've got two core developers, two validators.
It's a pretty centralized room.
So much voting power in one screen.
Yeah. There was a video chat earlier that we had, I think, 7 validators in one video chat. Just
Wow.
Cool. Let's attack the chain, guys.
I know.
We're still live.
we're on block 17. We have a public blockchain. This is insane.
I'm just sharing the launch screen now.
Live.
Down. I don't know where.
Yeah, it's going great.
The excitement is palpable.
The
Can you
most
feel
risky
it?
block was number 1, so we got past that. We're good.
No. I think it's the first one in which people
It's stuck because we're.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're currently halted at 56% voting power.
Oh no.
We had a good 10 minutes.
Okay, we're apparently halted at 57% voting power.
Did somebody bring a bunch of stake online?
Did someone just come online, go offline, fuck with us?
Yeah, that is potential.
All right, guys, we had a good 17 blocks.
What are you
That was a nice public network.
Thanks for coming to Cosmos.
Alright, guys, get around the selfie. Team Chris?
Team Zug.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of voting power. Someone did delegate. A bunch.
Sorry.
Did they delegate to an offline validator?
Possibly.
We should have told people that not to do this, actually.
Luckily, they can re-delegate if they figure out what they did.
No, we can't make blocks.
Yeah.
We're halted.
That's a problem.
Well, and
Delegate. God damn it.
So we never tested that in a public test net.
Yeah.
We are at 11 blocks.
17.
17.
56% voting power, so we're halted.
Okay.
Well, maybe we stop this live stream and go debug this live network.
No, it's gonna be fine. It's like what?
Live network on the live stream. I mean, there's nothing we can do. Like, it's a public distributed network.
That's true. Fair enough, Chris. Okay,
Yeah, there's
I will
nothing to
totally do that.
debug. Like I'm just looking at who's online. There's a bunch of on the larger side validators who aren't online yet. So
Okay.
including me. So
Okay.
Zach,
we're
do you
getting there.
remember whether Tendermint is set to double the timeouts per round still?
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't think we're seeing round failures. I just don't think we have enough votes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently it seems that Figment's couple node crashed before the chain halt. So yes, on Figment it says that it's halted at block 11, but
Halted at block 17.
but it's actually halted on block 17. I'm not sure what happened to the Figment node.
Maybe that was part of the failure there.
Maybe.
Figment
Yeah,
went
maybe it's possible
I
Figment's
really hope
nodes
not.
just crashed. And maybe they have enough voting power to crash the network right now.
Yeah, but hopefully their Explorer.
No, they're running their big Hubble on their validator node.
Terrifying.
Sorry, Figment, if you're listening.
This is in the block header. I just know how to view
You're
the block.
welcome, Menno, for the nice videos. Thank you for the compliment.
Hey, you guys know that you gotta. Okay.
Hey, Kevin's watching this live stream. Hey, Kevin.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Also, okay. So Skystar Capital.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know.
Oh, that's the case. I'm going to open up the other one.
Should we? So add her up to Christina Jackman.
All right, Cosmos. Dawn, order.
Validators.
Ariel. We got Ariel online too.
Let's see those. Some.
Oh, JB in Riot. Sorry.
Right, so which voting powers online? Let's figure this out.
Welcome, Johan.
Yeah, Skystar Capital is on. I think is online, but delegated a whole bunch to themselves.
We're still stuck at 17.
This is why we didn't do transfers at the beginning, guys.
Yeah, great point. Yes, we are still stuck at 17. I think we're still stuck at 50%, 56% voting power on that 17th block. That's what I'm showing locally.
That is correct.
Can you see if Sika's pre-commit is there?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Thank you.
Sika?
Mhm.
How do you spell Sika?
S-I-K-K-A. Oh, it's below the end of the census file. You can't put on GitHub, so just go below that.
So I'm going to go ahead and just answer some questions here in the live stream while we're hanging out. Somebody asked, what is Cosmos block time? I believe right now on the hub, we have a 5-second block timeout. So blocks are running somewhere between 5 and 6 seconds generally.
Oh my God, there's so many.
We've got RL on the line.
Oh, nice. Welcome, RL. Thank you for joining us here.
House.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Excellent. You are decked out today.
Sick
That is
hoodie.
excellent.
Yeah, thanks, Adrian, for this.
But actually, it was our gift, though, so we had to take credit for that.
Wait, 1 sec.
Bye, Adrian.
Okay, Inclusion should be voting now.
Yay.
We're about 3% of the voting power right now.
Okay. Oh, it looks like we might be making blocks again. Yep. Yep, we are now making progress again. Thank you for bringing us back online, Zaki. And Cosmos mainnet live again. Hey.
Hey, wait for some blocks, Sunny.
We're at 20.
21.
21. The Cosmos blockchain can now legally drink.
I see what you did.
Now you're done.
It was recorded on live stream.
What?
I didn't change your hoodie.
Where is the height? There it is, 22,
Oh,
23. All right, folks, making blocks.
Making blocks.
Making blocks.
Yeah.
Well, this is what it's like when the
Someone
network
delegated a bunch of
we're just
fake
sitting
things,
around
so-
silently watching us make blocks.
We're like 30% of the network now.
Inclusion is
Yeah.
nice.
I was
Wait,
like, I didn't do that. Why are we suddenly?
Wait, so why is Occlusion 30% of the network?
Someone delegated about like 1 million atoms to me.
Oh my god.
How much? Where's a good spot to watch? How much?
Forble is so far the best. Big Dipper.
We've got validators joining us. As they come
Probably
on.
again.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, someone just delegated 1 million atoms to occlusion.
Just calm down on the itchy trigger fingers, guys. Let's like ramp this up.
Yeah, you up. Stickers online.
Yeah, because I'm online. I have the second lowest amount of atoms.
Hey, playing the conservative.
It was the date as that's how many.
Nirala. Excellent.
Hello, welcome validators.
Capital is online. Okay, cons.
June from Bitfish here.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Oh,
Joe.
Bitfish. Hey.
I promise we only have one validator this time. Called Steak.fish. Pretty exciting.
Yep.
Okay, 4-ball is down for me.
NYL.
Is there a good transaction explorer that we can use?
Yeah, I'm pulling one up. NY.
Oh, neither.
Yeah. All right. Oh wow. There we go. Okay. They're a good transaction explorer. Sunny, I found stake.id to have decent transaction support in it. I also know Big Dipper, but I was just having trouble getting it to load.
Okay.
Yeah, Big Dipper seems down.
There's going to
It's
be a
easy for
wave
me.
of validators joining us.
Is Hubble live?
Hubble is live,
Hubble
yeah.
is live.
Zero atoms. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's because it's 666
So it's technically less than 1 atom.
Wait, stake.id is like. Is this even the right chain?
No, that's some test number.
Okay.
Certus 1, racking up some delegations here so far.
Where are they?
Around 400,000 atoms.
Okay. Just like
Hubble's got a great list of this, Zaki, if you want to take a peek.
okay, cool. Are they synced again?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna let our percentage come down before we do any self delegation.
How many validators? We got 65 validators now.
Who hasn't come online? Still a bunch of people who haven't come online.
But it's time to create your validators if you haven't yet, folks.
Especially in case.
321 people watching.
Wow.
Chain pool isn't online yet. Dark Queen, Piggy Coin.
Koi.
Piggy Coin represent. Piggy Coin was the previous holder of our Bit44 derivation path, and finally decided to part with it for the benefit of the Cosmos community.
Wait, and they're running a validator now?
And they're running a validator now.
That is the coolest thing ever.
So about 1% of stake is voting. 1.5% is bonded. So if like 70% is voting, around 1% of stake is voting right now.
Nice.
Okay, so we've got several validators online.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, I'll figure out what it is.
Hey, Hendrik.
Myself how to use this.
Welcome, Curtis 1, and Kevin as well.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Good. How you doing?
Great.
What else? Is Bitfish here? Bitfish is here.
Yes.
Hey, Kevin. Mira. Hello.
Yeah. This is a significant amount of voting power in one call.
Don't mention that too loud.
Also, it's pretty amazing. We've retained some viewership here. Still 300 folks watching.
Yeah. So this is going to be the interesting piece, you know, this like gradual ramp up in the voting power. The the whole key to this experiment is can we in a decentralized fashion sort of achieve equilibrium around the validator set. Expecting it to happen over a period of time, but you know, we're making good progress.
Yes, today we are over 40 employees at Tendermint. And we have 150 active contributors to our open source repositories now. And yeah, it's been a long ways. So.
Right. A couple of questions from the chat. Why does the first validator only have 1 million atoms delegated to them? I thought there was a cap for the first few weeks. Alex, there was a cap on amount of atoms delegated at the Genesis block, but once the network is live, folks can delegate as they see fit. So people are starting to delegate their atoms. Large holders are beginning to delegate. So I believe that's why we've seen that.
Yep. And we haven't upped our self-delegation yet, but we will as more atoms get staked.
Whoever delegated to occlusion, sorry, Zaki, but I recommend you like try to spread your delegation a little bit more evenly, especially.
It's better now. Polychain up there.
Nice. Okay. I would also remind folks that the redelegate transaction is excellent for this. If you have made a mistake, Gaia CLI TX staking redelegate.
Feature that only in Cosmos and on no other proof of stake chain.
Right.
Whoa, Polychain has 1.2 million now.
Yeah, we're good. We're nicely distributed between Skystar, Occlusion, and Polychain.
Certus 1 is like on the same order of magnitude.
Yeah.
Hendrik, you've managed to garner quite a few delegations there.
Skystar.
Dokia is only coming in at 100,000 atoms. They haven't begun to delegate yet, it looks like.
Working out details.
Oh yeah. How do you join this live stream, Bucky? Come join us, Bucky.
Come on, man. Get online.
I can actually see them.
Oh, hey, Matt. I just realized you're on the live stream.
I don't know what's on my screen. All right.
Bucky's online.
Is it working?
Oh yes,
yeah.
It is working.
Both the chain and the live stream are working.
Chain and my presence. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, no, it shows up. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
We are at 78 blocks.
No, we're more than that. Hubble says 95.
I see 109 here.
Stargazer shows 100.
Neural is showing 102.
Yeah, we're at 102.
Yeah.
Some of the blocking sort probably take 20 seconds or something to reflect where it's blocked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am at 102 now.
I
I have to refresh Hubble.
Yeah, Hubble doesn't like auto refresh. You gotta manually refresh it.
Thanks. Well,
yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, Houston, we're lifted off.
Yeah.
Any other questions on the live stream?
So, okay, other questions on the live stream. Eric asks, Eric Voorhees, hello, Eric Voorhees. Why did the validators on Neuralist show I believe that's 100 billion stake. I believe that that's a bug, but essentially one atom is 1 million U atoms, which is our staking denom. So I would divide that by 1 million to get the actual number of atoms there.
I think we're at about 5 million atoms staked right now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what.
Between 1% and 2% of total atoms. Yeah. What is Hubble? Hubble is a block explorer. This is, if you're looking to watch the atoms come in as they're being staked, Hubble is what I've been using right now. There's a few other block explorers. Let me make a call for validators to drop your block explorers in the chat so that people can check them out. There's a number of them for Cosmos. What's the URL for the Visual Explorer behind you? That's an excellent question. Let me share that with you. This is from Peng, our visual designer here. He put this together, and this is on his site, nirala.net/3D, and there is the link. Ah, somebody beat me to it. How much do block producers receive for mining blocks? Max, that's a very interesting question. It depends on the inflation rate and fees, along with a number of other things. Does anyone have a succinct answer for that question?
Yeah, I have a succinct answer. Between 1% and 5% of the total inflation and fees go to the proposer, depending on the fraction of pre-commits they include. Most of the inflation and fees per block go to the validators who sign the block, who are online bonded and participating in consensus. We pay much less to the proposer than like Ethereum or Bitcoin do, because if we paid all the reward to the proposer, it would incentivize DOS and incentivize attempted gaming of the proposer selection algorithm.
Ethan asks, if we stake 100% of our atoms, we will have no gas for redelegate withdrawal. How much should we set aside?
Couple of things. One is validators who are on the network can offer gas, like zero gas, zero fee transactions to people. Just FYI. If Occlusion offers this, if you would like to talk to us, if you want to contact me out of band, I can help. But otherwise, the it's likely that fees will remain pretty low on the network.
Yeah, so Ethan, I think that there's going to be a number of nodes accepting zero fee transactions for a little while. So my personal plan is I'm going to try to stake everything and then get a withdrawal in maybe a week or two of those rewards, and then use that to pay for gas for other transactions as transfers become live. But I think everyone's going to have a different strategy on that.
We have a question for Hendrik. That's a question from Eddie Nuta. Hendrik, is there a difference subdomain for GOS6?
That's a good question. I don't know if
sorry.
That would depend on the data. Sorry, Hendrik.
Yeah, sorry. I just noticed that my mic was not working all of the time. For Game of Stake 6, we just took down Stargazer for Game of Stake 6. So it's now dead in terms of explorers. I'm not sure whether any other is still running. Maybe Hubble? Not sure. But I just brought up Stargazer for the Cosmos hub, and we're getting hundreds of requests per second. It's really crazy how many people are accessing it.
Yeah.
Well,
you got Game of Stake about that.
Sorry, Zach.
The block time is up infinity percentage points since yesterday, Hendrik.
Okay, yeah, I know. Let's wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow it's gonna be a number. Like, is that what they call moon?
Yes.
Infinity percent up.
Somebody was asking some questions about token supply and things like that. Masari Crypto just posted some excellent content on that. Let me see if I can drop it. So I'm just going to drop the link to that Vasari information on Cosmos. Minnow asks, what's the best way a YouTube web designer can help Cosmos? Well, we're always looking for more memes. I will say that.
From what?
More memes.
Oh, memes.
What's the best way a visual designer can help Cosmos? And I said we're always looking for more memes. Speaking of memes, how about we have a call for Cosmos launch memes? Does anyone have any particular ones that they would like to screen share?
I have the one that you requested earlier today.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, one.
I was a big fan of Dogemas. The Back to the Future themed video they did was quite excellent, I thought.
Can you show that, Sonny, on your screen?
Which one?
The Dojemos GIF.
I don't know where it is. Where is it?
It's on, I guess, Dojemos' account.
On Twitter? Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Let me screen.
Okay, someone delegated to Figment. Figment has 44% of the network.
Ooh.
Careful.
How does Figment have 44%? I don't see that. Is Hubble crashed again?
Hubble go down?
Delegated
No,
5.5 million atoms.
Oh, Hubble does look like it's lagging a little bit.
Okay. Is Stargazer up to date?
Big Dipper's doing fine.
I think Stargazer is doing fine, yeah.
Stargazer is behind as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm only.
damn.
Oh no, there it goes.
Houston, we've got some people in the Lunar module without their helmets, violating safety.
Oh,
Got some female astronauts up in here.
Whoever's delegating to Figment, please redelegate.
Yeah, Cosmos 10.
Or other people can bring on more
Whoever you are.
online. That's the other solution to this problem. Like the goal is to just the fundamental goal here is to sort of gently bring up the bonded tokens without any one party becoming dominant in the network.
It's sort of a multi-party coordination problem, though.
Yeah, this is the experiment. No one has ever tried it before. Seems to be going kind of well.
Soon.
All right, clearly the only way to solve this is that Figment has to take one for the team and get that address slashed.
Very far away from.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
43%.
Oh no! Wait, does Google Hangouts have a cap on how many people can be on here?
Yeah,
I believe so. So maybe we should get some folks to drop out so we can cycle some new people in.
Anyone who's not talking?
Yeah, I'll volunteer.
Dean asks, what is Jay doing right now? Jay is standing right off camera from where Christine is, and he's watching his screen with a lot of excitement.
Jay's here in the Luna module with us.
Excellent. Cosmo asks, is Ethermint live? No. Is that right? 12 million bonded?
Yeah.
How soon until we get 1% of all stake bonded?
We're there already.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
we're at like 5%.
Oh, sorry, 10%. I meant.
Okay, we just went number 2.
We're halfway to 10.
We need about double what we have online right now to be at 10%.
If anyone wants to delegate to Sitka, we're ready, waiting. Whoa, how did Sitka's... Oh, wow, someone actually delegated to Sitka.
Hey!
Thank you to... Wait, Who is this?
So Sonny, are you serious with your 0% commission rate and
Yeah.
100% change rate per day?
Well, yeah, you know, I'll mix it over time.
Hendrik asking the incisive questions. Excellent.
I'm just leaving it open, but you know, I publicly commit to leaving it at 0% for at least another month.
Okay, that's
Oh,
awesome.
perfect. Good. Oh, and Tony from Inclusion we have on the call now as well. Welcome, Tony.
Good job, Tony, on getting a KMS release out day of launch.
I was extremely impressed. That's the type of hustle we like to see here.
Thank you to Cosmos 1NU8 something 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 who delegated a lot to Sika. Also, if you'll notice, our self bond for Sika was 2019-03-13 microatom, which is today's date. So.
And explain your memo.
Oh yeah, the memo of the Cosmos Hub. So you know, in Bitcoin's Genesis file, Satoshi put this like line that says "Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks," and like you know, it was meant to be like, oh, this is like, you know, Bitcoin is going to solve all these current problems. It was the state of the world of the financial system and monetary system that, you know, governments can just come in and change the banking system. And it was the headline from the Times of London from that day. And so in Sika's Genesis file in our memo field, we put yesterday's Times of London headline as well, which was MPs warn May. No. Brexit vote must be put on hold, MPs warn May. And so, you know, just what Bitcoin did for finance, I think Cosmos will do for governance of like sovereign societies. And like, you know, Brexit, I think, is this example of like a country exerting its sovereignty. And like, you know, the current government, like the MPs are basically saying, no, we have to like put democracy on hold. And it's like, no, like Cosmos will solve this. Yeah.
Awesome. Honey, I like your memo. That's pretty cool. We had Koma Chow asks, I contributed and have a 12-word seed, but I don't know how to delegate. How hard would it be to delegate to somebody safely? Well, right now, I'm going to drop the CLI guide in here. We have a guide for doing this. You're going to need to understand how to use a terminal and to build a Go program. So if you're very unfamiliar and uncomfortable with technical stuff like that, it's going to be difficult. But if you're willing to read the guide and work through that, you will be able to delegate right now. Also, I'd like to welcome Jay to the live stream as well. Jay, hello.
Bucky, I think you're saying stuff, but you're muted, so no one can hear you.
Crypterium Labs, excellent. That is a great guide, I will say. Awa, who was on the call earlier, did an excellent job with that.
She's right here.
Oh, hey. Oh, welcome back. It was nice to read. Thank you. I enjoyed it.
Bucky, there are people in the live chat asking for a rap.
Oh.
Can you
Where's the live chat at?
No, I think they asked for you, Sunny.
I know.
Yeah, it was. They asked for Sunny for.
I delegated to Bucky.
I haven't prepared anything, so I redelegate back to Sunny.
Can we potentially get a performance of Juicy?
Right here, right now.
Doesn't have to be. It's one of my favorite Buckies, I will say.
Yeah, I could do a Juicy soon.
Caitlin, no fishing in the chat, please. Seriously. Huh. No one sent anyone mnemonics at all. much stake do we have online now?
22.5 million is what I see.
Increasing nicely. That's it's picking up very steadily. We're going to be at, that's roughly 2% of the network, or 10% of the network.
Yeah.
Asking important questions in the live stream. When moon? Well, I believe that Pong found out that the moon is like 350,000 blocks. So I believe that's when we officially reach the moon. So if you're interested. Alex asks, how is the Cosmos wallet coming along? Alex, it's coming along very nicely. And in fact, the pre-release version is, I find, a very nice experience. We're currently getting it audited. So once it is audited, we will release the final version that the ICF will recommend to delegators. We'll have more information for that in the coming weeks, but that's likely to correspond with the enablement of transfers. Jen is correct. Christine is at the moon. When IBC? Also an excellent question. We're currently building specification for IBC. We've started a process for this in the Cosmos/ICS repo. So we're going to be working spec first and then with implementation. So we're anticipating this spec process taking the next month to 2 months. And then we're anticipating implementation to take an additional month to 3 months. So there's an answer there. So anticipate IBC 3 to 6 months post-launch. Somebody asks when BTC peg. Ask the nomic.io folks, who also brought you Lotion.js. They have been working on a Bitcoin peg zone that should go live at some point very soon. Masari says you can't transfer tokens until December 2019. That's not necessarily true. We're planning on enabling transfers in a hard fork in about 3 weeks to a month once the validator set stabilizes. Oh, Zaki. Is Zaki still online, or did we drop him? It looks like we might have dropped Zaki. Well, maybe Bucky can answer this question. What's the most advanced piece of cryptography that Cosmos uses? What is some advanced crypto that you'd like to see get added?
We use ECDSA signatures, and that's about it.
Woo, keeping it simple.
And at 255.19.
Yeah, 2509 for the validators, but still nothing more exotic than vanilla elliptic curve signatures. Yeah.
What would you like to see added? I've heard some talk about a number of things, but I'm interested to hear what you guys are most excited about.
Batch verifications.
The biggest thing is BLS-based signatures for aggregation of validator signatures. That's probably like one of the main priorities for like what we call Tendermint 2.0. Like we think that these BLS signatures can add a lot of scalability and hopefully can get us from the level of hundreds of validators to thousands.
What was the question?
Well, the question was, what is the most exciting cryptography we use, advanced piece of cryptography that you use, and what is some advanced crypto you'd like to see get added?
Like the whole point of Tendermint and Cosmos was to get the most we could without exotic cryptography assumptions. Yeah, key to shipping a product is just minimizing like technical complexity in MVP. If it turns out there is demand for thousands of validators, signature aggregation then becomes key.
Is that the most exciting one for you, or is the integration of zero-knowledge proofs into the ecosystem, or some other things exciting?
I mean, Cosmos just seems. Well, actually, the thing that's most exciting to me is to like get Ristretto accounts into the SDK.
Ristretto accounts?
Yeah, and as an alternative to Sec P256K1.
Nice. All right.
So something I think would be interesting, and there's a few different ways to do it, but threshold signatures for validators. So right now there's kind of this open question of how do you do high availability KMS and also at the same time do double signing. So one of the most attractive ways to do that is have individual validators do a threshold signature. So the idea would be you run either 3 copies of the KMS or 5 copies of the KMS, depending on how much redundancy you want, and implement a 2 of 3 or a 3 of 5 threshold signature. And so 2 ways you could do that. One is BLS, people just mentioned. That'd be pretty cool because you can aggregate the individual validator signatures offline, and then you can also take all of these threshold groups of all of the validator signatures and compress that down to 148-byte signature. So that'd be amazing. Barring that, there's also an interactive protocol to make ED 25519 signatures that look just like any other ED 25519 signature. But either of those would let you kind of have all the KMS instances online at the same time, and you don't have to do kind of like active standby.
Excellent answer, Tony. Thank you. It looks like we have some Ristretto fans in the comments as well. John Pacific is extremely excited about Ristretto.
Yeah, we are all excited about Ristretto. I think that it has compelling advantages over the Sec P monoculture in blockchain accounts.
What is the current inflation rate, current block reward, and how will it evolve? Sunny, do you want to speak to that? I know that that's an area of interest for you.
So can you say that one more time?
I think the user is asking, what is the current inflation rate, current block reward, and how will it evolve?
Sure. So the current inflation rate, how it works is it's based off of what percentage of total atoms are staked. So currently, like, you know, let's say there's like very, very small percentage of atoms staked at like this moment, like about around 5%, right? And so it starts very high at around 20%. And then as the number of stake increases up to, you know, 2/3, if 2/3 of of all atoms in existence are staked, then the inflation rate slowly declines linearly to 7%. And then above 67% of atoms staked, it stays constant at 7%. And so the idea is that if few percentage of atoms are staked, the inflation rate goes higher and higher. And so this adds an additional incentive for people to stake their atoms. And then, you know, we don't want to make it overly incentivized. So, you know, so that's why we kind of have it stop after. We want to decrease it as it increases. So that way, you know, there's still some liquidity for like price discovery and whatnot. And then for now, I think really a lot of this is like very difficult to, you know, this model that we have, we're not like married to it. And you know, governance always has the ability to change this stuff. And especially the constants, like these numbers, 20%, 7%, where did we come up with these numbers? I don't know. We just made them up. And so, you know, it's just going to be a matter of seeing how the network evolves and seeing how, like, you know, what these numbers should be adjusted to once we have some real data.
How did we come up with these numbers? They sounded like not ridiculous.
Yes. They were given to us on a golden tablet from heaven.
That is the best answer I've heard all day. I also brought some swag to rep the Bitcoin roots. We're gonna make Cosmos great again here. Quick question: in the past year or so, while building Cosmos, what possibilities are capable with Cosmos SDK that aren't with other solutions? So I have some thoughts on this. I think Zaki and other folks on this call probably do too. But prior to the Cosmos SDK coming out and really Tendermint, it was not a lot of options for building your own blockchain out there.
If you wanted to build a public blockchain, there was just like really nothing else.
Yeah. And we really add the ability to build your own public blockchain, which I think did not exist before. So that's one thing that I'm most excited about in seeing how people out in the community use this. Anyone else have things that they're most excited about that Cosmos enables?
Community, but wait, what did you say? You said community stuff?
No, I was saying in the past year, what possibilities are enabled with the Cosmos SDK that other platforms or solutions can't? Like, what new is doable now with the SDK?
Definitely, I think much more complex applications than you were able to write before using smart contracts on Ethereum. I'm excited to see more complex DEXs come into play. I'm excited to see more, advanced prediction market platforms, which are like, I just don't think that these were possible to build in a highly scalable way on existing platforms. So that can help. And the whole idea of build your own blockchain with your own validator set. I'm excited to see more chains that are like built around sovereignty of different communities. And so, one of the projects that I'm actually super excited about, which is less to do with the Cosmos SDK, but like more of Tendermint, is the Thailand National ID program. I think that's a really cool concept of like, a community, a nation state using a blockchain and like choosing its own validator set in order to maintain its own sovereignty.
Nice answer, Sonny. There are some excellent questions coming up here. What's the current percentage for delegators, i.e. inflation, closer to 20 or closer to 17? I believe we launched with 13, so midway in between the two. The first inflation adjustment will be coming at some point in the future. Minnow asks, how do you guys explain Cosmos to your parents, grandparents, like right now? Sonny, maybe a good question for you.
Well, I'm here with my dad, so I'm literally
explaining. Even way better. Bucky, go for it.
There's a lot of pieces to it. I more or less try to, well, maybe I should let him. You want to try to explain what we're doing here?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't even begin to embarrass myself.
I don't think that's embarrassing. I think that it's helpful for us to hear the feedback of how hard it is to understand what we're doing.
It's really hard.
I can tell you what I get.
Hit us.
Some people that have the coins, they have to lock in their coins like as a security in order to be a validator and to give them the right to make suggestions. And eventually when we start trading, they're the ones who look over the transactions to make sure they're done properly. That's as much as I understand right now.
That's pretty great.
Well, I'm going to say that would get you a Cosmos. So excellent.
He was a good teacher, Ethan.
So maybe that's where you can start.
So Minnow, hopefully that helps. It seems to me that if only 5% are bonded in 13 inflation, then people are getting 260% interest. Yes, the initial blocks, the first folks to bond will get higher, like much higher inflation.
And remember, the inflation is on the total token supply, not the bonded token supply. So during the early days of the network, yes, there were a couple of little bit bonanzas that got handed out. The early set of validators shouldn't really matter in the long run.
Right. How much stake are we up to bonded?
I'm gonna hop on.
23.5 mil.
23.5 million. All right, so that's about 10%. I think we can go ahead and call this right now. It's been an excellent live stream. We've been going for about an hour now. Is everyone cool with that?
Let's go drink.
I'm finding the closest bottle of champagne after that. By the way, everyone who participated in launch, thank you all for working super hard on these last bunch of test nets, all your money and time, getting your validator going, and like contributing to make this network. What really makes this network is the people who build it. And it's you guys out there watching right now. So I just want to say thank you all for getting this network live, and this is being great.
No.